Welcome to Phuket. Today we are at Radisson Blu Resort at Cape Panwa, where we'll be cooking with Kristi at the new concept of Azur restaurant. So let's go to meet Chef Lee. Hi, Chef.
How are you?
Very nice, thank you.
Very nice to see you today.
What a beautiful day to meet you here.
Please take a seat.
Thank you very much. So what brought you to Phuket, Chef? Tell me a little bit about your background.
Right. About 10 years ago, I decided after my apprenticeship in Canada to go to London and work. I was fortunate enough to meet a Thai girl at the hotel I was working at. She had finished a 2-year work transfer and she came home and I decided to follow.
And what made you or decided to work now at the Radisson Blu Resort?
About 6 months ago, a friend approached me and told me of the position available here at the Radisson. I knew it was going to be quite a challenge for me, so I jumped at the opportunity and I joined about 6 months ago.
Then I heard that you have a new concept of your restaurant as well here.
Yes. Just let me tell you a little bit about the F&B outlets. We have one all-day dining restaurant we call Aqua. It is an international restaurant, so what we try and do is we try and capture all the best cuisine from around the world and put it onto one menu. This is our fine dining restaurant, Azur, which we are going to change the concept a bit for this coming high season.
So what will be the difference from before?
It's Thai food done the really traditional way. We don't want to change the idea of the restaurant being a Thai restaurant. We want to keep it Thai, but we want to modernize it and try and to incorporate some really sort of higher end ingredients, lobsters, snowfish, Japanese scallops, stuff like this that really increases the value of the restaurant.
So today you're going to show you something different in the concept, what you really want to present to me and all those people.
Yes, actually, again, the recipe I'm going to show you today is very traditional. How about I show you in the kitchen?
Well, are you ready now?
Yes,
okay, I'm ready too. Okay, thank you.
Follow me into the kitchen.
So Chef, what are you cooking for us today?
Well, today, sticking with the new concept that we have planned, it's a lobster tom kha. Taking all the traditional flavors of the coconut soup, the tom kha gai, just changing the ingredients slightly, doing a lobster wonton instead of the chicken.
Wow.
So let's get started with the wonton. Well, this is rock lobster tails. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 2 smaller pieces here and we're going to chop them up for our wonton filling.
So 2 for 1 portion?
Yes,
okay.
For the wontons, and we're going to save the other 2 pieces. Later we're going to roast it and slice it and put it with the dip. Okay, so we're going to take some of our red chili here, just a small amount of red chili.
This is for actually for just to like decoration.
Yeah, more of just a color.
To have a color.
Yeah, you're not really getting too much flavor from these chilies. Big, I'll probably just use 1 piece for now. welcome.
What else do you need?
You can actually from over here. We're just going to get some of the sauce. So actually here we're just taking a little bit of the oyster
sauce.
Yeah. Just maybe a teaspoon of oyster sauce, sesame oil.
Sesame oil.
Yeah.
And usually, what the sesame oil would help with.
Well, it gives it that sort of Asian flavor, and it also gives it a little bit of a nuttiness to the filling.
Yeah.
And also, we're just adding a little bit of the soy sauce as well. And now we can prepare our wontons. What we do first is we take our wontons. I'm using about 5 pieces per dish. Obviously, we're making 2 dishes, so we need 10 pieces.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll just put the filling in here, and then I'll show you how to actually roll the wonton or wrap the wonton up.
So now I might be gonna learn how to wrap the wonton with chef.
So what we do first is it's a mixture of flour and water. This will actually be used as the glue.
Like a glue to hold it better.
To seal our wonton.
Chef name. Let's see how I make it. Chef, teach me. Took me already 2 minutes.
Okay, so you want to, actually you want to put it so that the point is facing this way. That's right.
So now I'm gonna be a good student.
That's right. Brush the top of the wonton there.
Okay.
And then you twist it over like that.
Twist it over like this.
That's right. And very light hands, very light fingers.
Hands,
Just
finger.
want to pull this one over like that.
This one over like this.
Yes,
okay.
you got it. Well done.
I got it.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. What you've done, you just need to just leave it sort of like that.
Okay, like a flower.
There you go.
Look at this. Thank you so much, Chef. So what you will be doing next step?
Now we're going to be preparing the soup or the tom ka, the coconut broth that we'll use later on to finish the dish.
Okay.
So first we're going to start with some lemongrass. And always very important with lemongrass is that you smash it.
Smash a little bit to get
to release some of the flavor.
Okay.
Going to take maybe about 2-inch piece of galangal. So what we're actually going to be doing is just infusing the broth with all these flavors, and later we'll strain it so that we have a clear tom ka soup. Okay. Just 2 pieces of shallot sprigs. Finally, the most important ingredient, 1 Thai chili.
That's what I like. So all the ingredients are complete
so now
for
we
this
have
moment.
our lemongrass, we have our kaffir lime, shallots, our chili, and the galangal.
Okay, and the next?
We're going to be adding some chicken stock.
So now start boiling. So you use this for how many minutes?
Right. Yeah. Like I said before, all we're trying to do is infuse the stock first with all the flavors, the beautiful flavors that we have here. We simmer that for about 3 minutes, and then later we're going to add our our coconut milk and our whipping cream.
Okay.
If we add the cream at the beginning, what happens is the colors from the shallots and the kaffir lime can discolor the cream. So we want to keep it a nice creamy white color.
Ah, all right. So in this step, you're gonna put coconut milk. Oh,
right,
it looks very concentrated.
I'm glad you noticed. Here at the hotel, we get a delivery fresh every day of coconut milk. And I'll also be adding a little bit of whipping cream. What we're going to do now is just simmer it for about 2 minutes. Allow it to thicken up slightly, reduce and thicken up slightly. And then we're going to add some fish sauce.
Start having good smell. So now chef mix with some seasoning with the fish sauce.
And that's all the seasoning we're going to add at the moment. The cream is actually the perfect consistency. So we'll just go ahead and switch that off. So next we're going to work on the vegetables, the actual garnish for the dish.
Oh, what kind of mushroom is this?
These are actually shimiji mushrooms. I thought it adds just a little bit of a different twist to the dish.
All right.
Some cherry tomatoes. The shallot blanch.
So now chef gonna put wontons on the hot water. Chef?
Yeah, thank you. So we're just going to go ahead and drop our wontons into our boiling water. Just one final check to make sure our wontons are stuck together. And just right into the water. They don't take very long to cook, maybe about 1 minute maximum. Also, when they come out of the water, a very important step that you can't forget to do is just drizzle a little bit of oil on the wontons. Like pasta, wontons, they love to stick together after they cook, so it's important just to put a little bit of oil on the wontons.
So what is the next step, chef?
We're going to saute the vegetable garnish for the dish. So we make sure our pan is very hot, of course, first. And we can add some clarified butter. Just a bit of butter just to moisten the pan. So in they go.
Wow. Smells so good.
And just a little bit of seasoning, just a little bit of salt and pepper. The next step is sauteing the 2 pieces of the lobster that we saved from before. We're just gonna, while the pan's getting nice and hot, we're just gonna season with a little bit of salt, and again with some of the pepper, and just some of our butter. And again, we're just gonna take some of our butter here, clarified butter, and put our lobster in.
And it's not gonna take long, right?
No, this is gonna take only a few moments. Maybe about medium well. Okay, I'll take that back over to the pan over here.
Smells so good.
Okay, so one of the last steps for this dish is we need to warm the strained coconut cream. Right at the last minute we're going to squeeze in the lime to add some really nice flavor to the cream. So now we take it back over to our foam right here, which we have already.
So now chef So it smells so fantastic. So how can you put this together?
Okay, yeah, to finish the dish, now we've got all our components ready to go. We take our wonton, and remember what we said before, we've got 10 pieces. Let's go ahead and put our wonton in a nice straight line right in the center of the dish.
May I be a part of it for this
Sure,
dish?
Absolutely.
And the next?
The vegetable garnish, the tomatoes, the mushrooms, and the shallots. Take our lobster.
Oh my god, this looks very fantastic. Oh chef, this you just take only foam, right?
We're going to use the foam, and as the foam starts to melt a little bit, it will turn into the broth. And then we'll take some of our microgreens.
For decoration?
Yeah, we grow these on property. They're actually a Chinese mustard. So I've just cut some of these fresh this morning, and they really do add a nice decoration and a nice flavor to the dish, please, yes. So there we have it, one of the signature dishes here at the Azur restaurant.
That lobster tom kha.
Lobster tom kha, that's right.
Thank you. Wow, that's very fantastic, chef. Thank you very much for today,
My
teaching
pleasure,
me
yes.
to
Thanks for coming
learn
today.
about
I
this.
enjoyed it.
I'm looking forward to taste